F1 career. This is part 2. We are doing 50% races. We completed F2 and we were champions of F2, beating out Devin Butler. We did get a bad restart on the final start, and we ended up having to fight our way up and passing him at the end. It was a really fun race. If you haven't watched that, I recommend you go check it out. But yes, as we know, it went wrong when we were selecting our team, and we accidentally selected Ferrari, which it could have been worse, but I wanted to get down to a mid-pack team to low-pack team. But we'll see how the first 4 races go in our career, and then we will go and make our decision on what mid-pack team we want to be on, depending on how contracts work out and stuff. But if you didn't know, Hello to whoever just joined in. That is gonna be Money Gaming, aka Nick L. So we're gonna jump in. We'll see. Here are the settings: full qualifying, formation laps on 50%, 63% hard. We'll change this to 65. This is my first time on F1 2019 since that first video, so I might be a little bit rusty. We'll see. I'm gonna move my cam down a little bit, just a tad bit. Like that. So then you can really see my wheel at work. So
oh, hey, you're here. I'll catch up with you.
Here's this cutscene. That guy looks like Logic. I said that last time.
I'm just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network, but let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
I don't really do practices. I usually sim them.
Welcome
but
to a new team. There's no one with a more storied history than Ferrari.
So, Nick in chat, should I sim practices or should I do them?
It's going to be hard work, but when you see the Tifosi cheering you at Monza, it'll all be worth it.
I don't know if we'll be on this team by Monza. So let's go back up in here. This is our power thing. Wow. Okay. So we're third there.
Do the practices.
We're first there and we're fourth there. So actually, our recommended upgrade was for our chassis, but being that, I think we could just get, we can get all of these done. I'm gonna just get all these done before I focus on. Okay, I can't do that one. But we're gonna get the 3 chassis aerodynamics and powertrain done. I might just do the first practice just to get the feel of the car, since you know this is my first game or race. It's my first time being on this game since I think it was July 30th. I think the thing said, because I've been playing my new game. I got Dirt Rally 2.0, which is really fun. It's tough, it's challenging, but it's working. I know this isn't NASCAR, but Nick, did you see
This first race of the season is always quite difficult for us trackside, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Okay. I was actually at New Hampshire. Our objective for qualifying, Faith, is 5th. What do they expect? Do they think I'm that bad? Let's go jump into that. We have 12 laps remaining. We'll do a flying lap. I feel off-center for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel, in my setup, I just feel off-center. But it doesn't, it's a little bit off-center. Oh well. Okay, this feels really weird because I'm used to rally racing, and I think my wheel is set up for rally race. Yeah, this definitely feels a hold up. This really feels just a little bit off center, but it's just bleh. And like my camera's off center as well, so even that out. That looks even. Now even this out, that looks even, kind of, not really. Oh well. Should have done this beforehand. I didn't. We're all good. This chair was too far back. gonna move this up a little bit. Sometime in August, there will be a... Wait, is it already August? Are we already in August? No, July 30th. Wait a minute. Last time I would play this wasn't July 30th. It was before my birthday. Today is July 30th. That's why I said 7:30, because that was the last time I was on this game, because I loaded in. But we're gonna go to my settings. Controls, vibrations, force feedback. We just want to make sure everything's up to how we need it. Ah, come on. What am I running? Am I running the WIMP settings here? What are we doing? 78, 78, and we'll do 78. Come on. Are we running the WIMP settings here? What's going on? Come on. We're better than 60. I'm gonna wreck because of force feedback. I'll laugh. Oh yeah, DRS is enabled. So our objective goal is
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
I don't know what 50% is at this track. I usually run 25%, which is usually, I think at this track, 11 or 14. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer race, probably in the 30s at lap time, but it just feels way more sensitive because it's probably a lighter F1 car compared to a freaking insane rally car, which is, or heavy rally car, which is insane how well they're both made by the same code, or they're both made by Codemasters, F1 and Dirt Rally. So it's actually kind of amazing how good this
How
is.
was New Hampshire?
How was New Hampshire? New Hampshire was good. Thank God Denny Hamlin didn't win, even though he won at Pocono. But he won. It was a good race. Kevin Harvick won. It was hot. It was, I think, through most of the race, it felt like 101. Most of the race, it felt like 101 there. It was insane, and that's why I don't think we've seen a big burnout by Harvick, because he just wanted to get out of his car. Because I'm pretty sure the cars there were like, they got up to 150. Especially some of the cars, oh, I just fucked that up. But especially some of the cars that were there sitting on the grid for a while that were black, like the 77 of Quint Hoff, I think, was driving that car.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
I think Quint Hoff, his car was all black and they didn't have a cover on it, so it was probably like freaking 8,000 degrees in that car. But it was good, it was fun. I was with my grandparents because my dad wasn't able to make it, unfortunately, but it was good. I got some die-cast. The die-cast lady that I got from Byron made a mistake. I asked for a 124 scale William Byron car and his Liberty University, and since signed cars were more, I just didn't want to. I wanted to come out of there with some money, so I just said non-signed. Well, she accidentally grabbed a signed car because I don't think she was really paying attention, and so I have a signed 24 William Byron Liberty University car. And I got some diecast. I got Jimmy Johnson's Alley. I got a Denny Hamlin. I got a Daniel Hemrick. I got a Byron. I got two Bowman. I got a Harvick. I got the promo car that they usually have there. And I am just slow right now. Thank God I ran these practice sessions because I am just slow. Did we improve it all that time?
This is the last lap of the program. Okay. Final lap of the program.
Cool.
Yeah, so I have it's my third Byron signed car. I have two from his Xfinity car. Now, it's a really nice diecast as well. It's really detailed. It's one of the high quality detailed cars. It has a clear spoiler on the back as well, like the clear panel on the back of it. It's a really nice diecast. It's over there. It's really, really nice. It was a fun race. And F1 news, I'm kind of doing a rapid racing review, kind of, a little bit. Not really though, but in F1 news, speaking of who's in front of us, who's slowing us down a hell of a lot, and I just overdrove that corner a hell of a lot as well, trying to get by him. But Williams scored their first point because Alfa Romeo was penalized post-race.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run. You might want to give it another go.
Which was funny because they wouldn't have even got a point if, I think up to 14th was wrecked out, and then since Alfa Romeo both got penalized, it moved up both the Toro Rossos to 10th and 11th, or not Toro Rossos, but both the Williams up to 10th and 11th because they were able to survive the race. And Toro Rosso got their first podium with Kvyat since I think it was 2008. It was their first podium.
This is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
I think it was their first podium since 2008, and they partied. Oh, it was freaking, they partied. I didn't watch the race. I seen the highlights. I didn't see how everybody wrecked though. I just seen the end and I seen the podium on Instagram. I didn't see all the wrecks and stuff. But I know both the Williams, or not Williams, I know both the Renaults wrecked out. And I find it funny that Lewis Hamilton almost has as much points as all of Ferrari. Like both Ferrari drivers combined, Lewis Hamilton almost has more points than, which is freaking hilarious to me. But we're starting to get the car going a little faster now that I'm getting used to the F1 cars a little bit here. As you see, I'm able to push the car more through that corner. I'm not really lifting off. But, like I said, I'm used to dirt rally games. This is just practice. Remember, these are 50% races, so it's going to be a long race, so it's not going to be us pushing the car the whole race. It's going to be more conserving and managing. I think it's going to end up being 2 pit stops.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Box a slap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
But other than that, yeah, it was F1. I guess the Hockenheim GP was pretty crazy. Kubica is slowing me up again, even though it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of now gonna try to just save these tires a little bit, just so I can use them maybe for another practice program. As you can see in the bottom, you get where the MFD is up. If you're new to these streams, or if you're new to F1 2019, or new to any F1 game, or you just need a reminder, in the bottom corner where my gears are, you see it's in 7th now as I shift down. Where my MFD is open, I just opened it. I'm gonna switch that to stand, yeah. Where I'm changing the things. You can see my gas and my brake. The red is the brake over there, and the green is the gas, so you can kind of get a feel of how I am running the track. From my push lap, their push lap is 5 seconds off the pace right now. That's that. So yeah, how's everybody today? How's everybody's weekend been? How's everybody's summer been? This game's amazing how realistic it looks. It just amazes me.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 26.
That sounds really fun. We're gonna do this one. And it really sounds fun. I haven't really done much this summer. besides going to the races. August 1st is the Mud Summer Classic, which is the trucks at Eldora. Friesen looking for his first win still after crashing at lap 1 in Pocono. Pocono trucks were wrecked fast. Natalie Decker actually had a save, and it wasn't just her fucking wrecking, which is amazing. As Kubica is going to pull into the pits. Kubica? I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. But here we go. We need to, there are these little gates for this one.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well. Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
That was a slow DRS for me, I think. Oh, shit. Oh, really shit. Hold up. I need to redo that. That was horrible. Oh, that was really fast DRS on that time. So now we're going to return to the garage. We're going to see how we did. We're going to go through and I'm going to look. And that should be it for practice. I feel I'm more accustomed to the track now. We do look good. Let's see. 0.4. 0.02. Damn. And that one was slower. 0.6. But yeah, it looks good. Everything, most of it was purple. We could have done feel a little bit better.
We're third in the speed trap. 193.4 miles per hour.
So that's it for practice 1. I think we're gonna sim practice 2 and 3. So yeah, let's go qualify, I guess. I think I'm gonna turn it to 1 shot just because it'll take a lot longer if I do. Should I keep it on the full or should I keep it on 1 shot? It's up to stream.
Oh.
Cool, okay. So we're just gonna sim through the rest of the time here. It looks like we're gonna come out in first, and Sebastian Vettel's gonna be in 8th right now, which is actually kind of surprising, looking how Carlos Sainz had 5th. As we look here,
the Professor, Hamilton, and
what surprises me.
And that's it. Practice is officially over.
So Butler's at AMG Mercedes, and where is Weber? Weber's on Red Bull. So all 3 guys made big moves. So all 3 guys are on a top tier team.
Good day today. Let's have your
Let's get interviewed.
It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled. So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in? What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your... Appreciate your time.
So we're gonna move to qualifying. There won't be 2 races in there like I could fit in 2 races if it was 25%, but it is 50% and I don't really want to do 2 races because that would end in like a 3-hour stream. So, we're not going to be doing that. I have NASCAR Heat 4 pre-ordered. Remember, if Nick gets NASCAR Heat 4, we will be doing a league, or if he doesn't, I will be doing a league by myself. So if you're interested in joining that, go add me on Snapchat, which is DiamondFlame2. Go follow me on Instagram, Booski_22_, or Nick Jezebowski Photography, which is my photo account, which is for racing. Which is also in my first account bio. Remember to give the YouTube a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to join the Flame Nation. And what else? I think that's really it. Get to contact me on. Or if you're interested in that, join a stream and just say, hey, I'm interested, add me, or even add me on PlayStation and message me on that. DiamondFlame2, all caps, and this. So, remember, there's ways to get into the league. If you want to get into the league and you're getting NASCAR Heat 4, let me know. We will be doing races. I'm gonna put together a schedule soon. Probably, maybe every Friday or Saturday night. If you can't make it, let me know, and maybe we could try to work out a schedule that would work for everybody. Like if somebody can't make it, maybe, and they give us a date on that weekend. If they can't make it because they're going away for a full weekend, they'll just be scored with the lowest amount of points. But if they can make it, and like an hour later, maybe we'll push back the race an hour later if everybody can. But if it's only one person missing that's the only time and that's the most people we're gonna get per race. So let's say there's 10 guys in it, right, in the league, and one guy can't make the race that night. We'll see if we can push it back so all 10 can make it. But if, let's say, 2 are gonna miss it, if we push it back, then we'll just make the race then. So we will have to have a group chat on Snapchat or Instagram, which we can all do, or some other messenger or something like that. That way we can kind of do that, or even on PlayStation. You'll just have to be aware. In times we'll be racing, we're not going to be waiting for people. I will set it if there's a time set and people aren't on at that time, you just don't make the race. There'll probably be a little wait for you. And it'll be random. I'll pick random people to be in a party with me if they have a mic during that event as well. Nick LaRoe will be, because he will be, if he gets it, the co-leader of the event. So if I'm unable to make a race, he will be the leader, and he will have to screenshot things and record them, or screenshot and record, or send me the race date or the race results so I can do points, and we'll see who gets champion. And we'll do multiple seasons, and also it'll be a mixed series, so maybe we'll do a truck race, we'll do at Eldora, and a truck race at Martinsville. Maybe we'll do a few cup races, a few Xfinity races, and a few dirt series races. That way we can kind of get a good mix, and it's overall. But remember, if you're interested in joining that, there's many ways to message me and say, hey, I'm interested. So do that. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. Do that. Get it out of the action. It'll be fun. No dirty racing is allowed. You can't just fucking take everybody out 24/7. You have to try. If it's once or twice, let's say it's once or twice, we're gonna be doing that. Like, if you wreck somebody on accident or here and there, it's no big deal. But if you wreck consistently, like 3 times a lap, if you wreck somebody, like, let's say I wreck Nick, I wreck and then I wreck 2 other drivers, then I will get the lowest. If I am involved in 3 wrecks, then I will be disqualified, or if I am starting shit on track, and then I will be disqualified for that race. So clean driving, if it's one thing if it's an accident and you can like argue a point for yourself. It's another thing if you just full on take somebody out. And hopefully in NASCAR Heat 4 they have what they have in here, which is leagues, so you can actually manage all that. I'm also looking to try to find host an F1 2019 league. If you're interested in that, remember there's multiple ways to message me and just say, hey, all league races will be streamed on NASCAR Heat 4 as well if it works. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna run one more lap here and then I'm gonna box the car because I don't want to use up all my tire. Which this lap is not gonna beat it.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
That'll be it. We are gonna go to we are first there, so we're gonna return to garage. So remember to do all that if you're interested, because it'll be fun. It'll be a fun little thing to do. We're gonna sim through this. We should have session 1 in the bag. We're half a second faster than Verstappen right now. And I will be starting to say that each stream. I will be starting to say, okay, do this. And Devin Butler is actually going to beat us by less than a tenth, by 1.15 hundredths of a second. So, keep all that in mind. You don't need to be the best driver ever. You don't need to have a custom setup. You can use stability help. You can do all that. You can use custom setups if you want. It's just going to be a fun thing. My Terraria videos, my part 1 blew up. It was 16 views in a day or so. So it really blew up. It's probably my most viewed video in the first day. But here we go. How's the audio and everything? Probably should have asked that earlier. Is the audio all good? I did not mean to do that.
Audio is good.
Okay. Sounded like audio is good. I have pre-ordered NASCAR Heat 4, so I will get 3-day early access. I will be doing a championship mode like I did. I won't be doing a career, unless you can do multiple careers like you can in this game. But I doubt you can, because NASCAR is not really like that. But I will be doing a championship. Well, pick a driver, and which will probably be Byron. And I will do that. We have to wait a minute to get on the gas through that corner. Car isn't handling right through there. Signs right now is P1. Never mind, it's Weber. Lucas Weber goes to P1. If you aren't familiar with F1, there is driver trading, which is awesome. Drivers will go around, move around. That was a decent lap, I think. We're gonna get to P1. We only need to finish in the top 10, so we're gonna go back to the garage and try to get into the final round of qualifying, which would be, is it top 10 or top 8? It might be top 8. But we're already in second right now. I don't know, I wish it showed cutoff lines, but it doesn't. I do believe it's 8th or 10th. Right now we are in second, so we should be good. I wish it showed the cut line, but it don't. So we are in third. It is top 10. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. It was either 10th or 8th, but we made both, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know if anybody just heard that like creak. That was my brake pedal. And that squeaks my gas. If you hear that throughout the stream, don't worry about that. I just need some WD-40 on these things. It does that. So here we go. This is it. This is our final round of qualifying. This is for pole position. I think our goal is top 3 or top 5. So that's what we're focused on really right now. Just gonna try to get the tires warmed up a little bit before we enter this corner. We should be good to go here. I'm gonna kind of just get on the gas a little bit early there. Hope I can make that, and we're good. Here we go. Let's buckle down. I'm gonna be quiet and focus. Here we go. There we go. So I know that won't be pole because I know somebody's going to turn a faster lap time, but that should be good enough to put us inside the top 5, where I would like to be. I don't really. We're already in second. If we do drop into 5th, I might go out and turn another lap. I don't think we will though, depending on how many people shoot out here. Okay, there they all go. We'll see. I think we got 4. Okay.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Butler, Hamilton, and Lucas Weber. With qualifying complete,
it's Weber?
all that remains is the main event.
He's German, so it's Weber. Lucas Weber. Okay, that's different. Lucas Weber! So Chase's first win is coming up. It would have been a year from now already. Holy shit. Yeah, Watkins Glen. That's the time he got his first win. It's cool to see Chase. He has wins at multiple different tracks. He has wins at Dover, which is more of a short track like. He has a win at Kansas, I think it was, which is a 1.5 miles. He has a win at Watkins Glen road course and a win at Talladega Super Speedway. So he does have a mixture of wins in where he needs to be.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Okay, so here we go, guys. This is gonna be the race. This is what we're waiting for. This is the big race, 50%. Here we go. Predictions, where do you think I'm gonna finish? Qualified in 4th. I need some predictions.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Devon Butler put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and we'll start from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Weber, the Professor, Max Verstappen, and Vettel, Perez. Magnussen, Sainz, and Nico Hulkenberg, Raikkonen, Grosjean, Lando Norris, and Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Albon, Lance Stroll, and Daniel Kvyat. Kubica and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So Nick says 6th. That's in points. I'm happy with that. Anywhere inside the top 10 is in points. If you don't know with F1, anything outside the top 10.
The run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
Doesn't have points. So it's estimating our race time at 42 minutes. That's not gonna happen. 29 laps. This is telling us to do 2-stop strategy. We'll see here how AI handle things. If AI start to do more of a 3-stop strategy, then we'll jump onto the 3-stop strats. But if they try to do that 2-stop, it'll depend on the first pit stop if they put softs or hards on. That will be the big goal for us. But here we go. This is the formation lap. Let's put that in the lead.
You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
I think the race I'm looking least forward to is probably
look
Monaco.
Stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
So we just have one tire really to warm up. It's the left or the right front, which is starting to get a little bit up there, and that should be good. Most of our tires are looking warm. They're all in the 80s, except for that one tire, which I want to get into the 80s, the carcass. There we go. So that should be good. Now we're just going to want to maintain that. We're going to switch this to mixed mode 2. We're going to keep it in mixed mode 1. Once we start to get up towards that one sharp corner, then we're going to put it up. It's after this corner, I do believe. Now we're going to put it in mixed mode 2 just so we don't have to do it on the start. It's going to take control just to grid us up. All our tires are warmed up. We are all good. We're going to get ready for this 29 lap event here at the Australian GP. Who's ready to get this thing underway? Woo! Let's go.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Bad restart on our part. I don't really get good restarts on this. We are gonna say more updates. More updates?
Confirmed.
Gonna kind of try to get it down through here. We're gonna jump. We have 3 laps of Axis fuel. We're gonna try to get starting to use. I'm looking to make the outside move on Webber here. Verstappen got a hell of a restart as he went from 5th to 2nd, or a hell of a start from 5th to 2nd here. Hamilton's gonna drop back to 3rd, as I think that's Butler that's going to be able to maintain our top position. We are far away from, we got a good first corner, even though we did drop back. We are now at 4th, and now we're just going to kind of try to run through here as we are set to race 29 laps. It's going to really matter on what these guys do. If they're going to take mediums or softs, then we know they're going to be on a 3-stop strat.
We're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
So we'll see what strategies come out of different camps. I don't want to be on Ferrari because knowing Ferrari, they'll put me on like wets or something. Just because that's Ferrari, and their last good strategy was... Can anybody remind me when Ferrari's last good F1 strategy was? Because I don't remember. I don't think they ever had a good one. That's why I don't really want to be on here, but hey, maybe I can change that. As it looks like Hamilton's going to start to close.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent
Hamilton's
this.
Starting to close on Verstappen, it looks like, in front of us. We still have Weber, however the frig you say it. And there goes Hamilton. He's going to make his move on Verstappen. We're going to try to get a little bit of time through that corner so we can maybe, if they don't seal a gap here, I can follow Hamilton or Verstappen, whoever gets the better run. It looks like Verstappen's going to be able to battle back because we have a really good F1 battle going here between these two. I'm going to want to hang back a little bit just in case if these two do wreck, but I'm going to want to get up here as well just in case if they are able to make their move. Here we go. We are going to... I thought about making that... I'm thinking about making that dive bomb moon down there. I don't... just because I don't want to ruin anything really for us. We have Weber behind us in closing, so we're really tight packed here. Hamilton almost just destroys his car on that move. That was one of the craziest moves I see, and we're around, and we are gonna use a flashback. Wada wop wop wop. Whoosh. Flash-o-bacco. Maybe Hamilton will make that move again so we can just admire Hamilton's freaking move. There he goes. I think he did touch the wall, actually. You didn't see that flashback. We just had a quick flashback. But other than that, here we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna use many of those erase. I just want to use them for a few of those because that mistake was. I just was too busy concentrating on Hamilton's move, which I can't do anymore. But let's drop down now. We're in this to win this. As Hamilton still is not able to make that move work, we're going to want to stay within 1 second just to get into DRS zone, as Devin Butler's going to turn a 130.142.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Verstappen locks him up. Is everybody in stream right now okay with me using those flashbacks? Is that okay for everybody? Or is that like a no-no for people in stream?
Green flag.
So there was a yellow flag at one point. I wonder what happened. We'll find out eventually, I hope.
Yes.
You're okay, okay. As long as I just don't want to use too many of them. Kimi Räikkönen's out of the race.
They're retiring from the race.
As Hamilton's going to make a huge move down to the inside of Verstappen, and that's going to be able to pull off. This is really good racing in front of us. As we have Weber all over the back of us. We're not teammates anymore, so I don't have to let him go like I did in F2. As I'm just trying to get up to Verstappen because I know he's going to get DRS and I know Hamilton won't, so I'm going to try to have to follow Verstappen through.
Our tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment.
If Verstappen made his move, okay, no damage, we're good. I know we're going to get that warning. That was 100% my fault. I just nicked the back of his tire. My foot is itchy right now, but I can't really itch it because we're in the race. I'll just fight through it because if a racer has an itchy foot, they gotta fight through it. So here we go. I'm trying to take my foot off to itch it of the brake when we get on something like this, but it's not really working well. So we're still in fourth with Weber really behind us. They pull away on me through this corner here. That was a corner cut, but we're not going to get the penalty. I'm going to be off, and around we go again. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to hold up. Boom. I don't know why I was trying to reverse there. So we're not going to be able to get back to here. We're going to start the flashback here. I'm going to try to kick the back end around like this, and then the front end like that. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to restart that one. There is no damage. Kimi Räikkönen is probably intent. Lando Norris is now out of the session.
They've got a serious car issue.
I don't know if when I jumped up there, that would have been my fault. But now we're back to 16th here. This is where strategy is going to become a huge factor. Kvyat, I know you got a podium dude in real life, but not looking. So now that we're back here, now this is where we're going to think about, do we really want to change our strategy to what they do, or are we going to want to just go with that 2-stop and stick with it? I think I'm just going to have to go with the 2-stop and stick with it. We're going to be able to get a position there on Kvyat. There, 3, was that 3, are they 3 wide? Yes, they are. Albon, Grosjean, and Giovinazzi, it looks like. This is not going to end well. Somebody's going to wreck. You guys are really getting crazy back here. There's already 2 drivers out, which is Lando Norris and Kimi Räikkönen. Make any crazy stupid moves anymore, like I was trying to do there in area. So now I just need to stay calm and conserve. I'm gonna switch to standard once I get down into the less than a lap to the positive. So I'm going to try to get this position on Ricardo. He's going to come down. We are going to make a little contact there, and that's going to ruin our front wing.
Damage to your wing. Damage to your wing. Suggest we box to change it.
Box a slap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Change strategy, or confirm change. Confirm.
Got that, confirmed.
Set mediums.
Affirmative. Medium tires at the next stop.
I don't think we'll be able to make 20 laps on mediums. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set medium, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, set hard tires.
Copy that. Hards for next box.
You should soft and then medium. Set softs.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Set soft tires.
Roger that. Soft tires at the next pit stop.
There we go. So now we're gonna do soft tires, and then we're gonna try to get on medium tires. I'm sorry to Kvyat and everybody else I held up, but unlucky for the start for us. We still have a lot of time to manage this. We're gonna get the front wing change.
Go.
Okay. So bad start for us early. We really need a safety car at this point. That would be the biggest help for us. Is a safety car.
You only have to stop once now. 1 stop left.
As there is a caution out here, I don't know for what. It looks like there's a car down there that's going to be Hulkenberg.
Green flag.
And Hulkenberg will be out of the session. So it looks like that we might have another race like Hockenheim in real life where everybody freaking DNFs. So now I'm just going to try to get up to turn faster laps so we can maybe get a point for the fast lap. But
fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
This is where it's going to get strategic on our part, because now not only do we need a safety car, but we also have to pit one more time as well. Which I should have held the brake when we started to spin there, but instead I gassed it and tried to kick the back end around, which is a rallycross move, and I'm not really racing rallycross, even though that's what I'm used to right now. As Hulkenberg is going to DNF it, like I said, so now we are in 17th and in last place technically.
Our gap to the car in front is 20.4 seconds.
So unlucky start for us. Hopefully there we do get a safety car, maybe multi-car pileup. If Hamilton keeps making moves on Verstappen like that, or mid-pack keeps going 3 wide through corners, there I'm sure there'll be a safety car, which would help us so much, because then we can pit for hard tires depending on the lap, or mediums or softs, and that would really benefit us a lot. Driver in front.
Kubica ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 18.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:35.4.
That one stop part scares me. Are they going to try to get onto the hards? Because that's what I'm worried about, is the guys that get on the hards. We're on the softs, so that's going to be a 3-stop strategy for us. If the whole AI, if all the AI go to that, or make that hard, go to the hard tires, and leave us the only guys in softs, we will really drop positions, but we will have faster tires than them. So depending on where we end up, it'll really hurt us or could really help us. But safety car would even the playing field a lot.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Driver in front.
Kubica just ahead. Push for the position. Gap to car in front is 14.9 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:34.5.
Yeah, they're definitely, well, it is a Williams, but they're probably trying to save their tires a little bit as well. But since we are Ferrari and they are Williams, we're able to fly up to get them. It's just going to be passing them will be a tough part. Hopefully they'll let us go. I doubt it though, because it's for position. But we'll see. That time it kicked out, but I was able to get to it before it really kicked out and started to correct it before it really kicked out.
The gap to the car ahead is 8.8 seconds.
Okay, so we're really catching these guys. I don't know if he's the only guy there, or if it's that whole mid-pack. If it's that whole mid-pack, we might need to turn the difficulty up a little bit. If it's not, then we should be good to go, in that sense. Yeah, there they are. I just seen one. We had a weird frame rate through there. It just dropped. frame rate a few times. Okay. Let's hope it stops doing that. But yeah, it's more than just him. So we're kind of even now. It looks like they are not pitting yet. There's one in the pits. So trying to see here. It depends on what guys put on. If Kubica comes out of there on hards, we're fucked. Yep, we're fucked. He can't be the only one.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Confirm change. Confirm.
Okay, copy that.
So we will be pitting at lap 15 and 4 laps for mediums, which will last us the rest of the race. So we really need to get through here on these guys. I feel like we should be pitting soon because that's when everybody else is pitting, but this will be different if he's on hards and we're on mediums, but we're gonna just go 4 laps less than he is. I don't know. Maybe he'll make it, maybe I won't make it. Teammates in the pits.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Okay, we really are far off the
car in
leaders.
front is 2.4 seconds.
We changed tires and the front wing repair. It was like 29 seconds, so probably they're gonna get out there in 20 seconds. So we're gonna be 9 seconds back probably to where we were. We need some guys on softs or mediums. We can't have everybody box for hards, which is looking like it's gonna be, which is gonna suck for us. We're gonna lose so much more time. No, there's Ricardo on mediums. I don't know if he started the race on mediums. Somebody's coming out with mediums. So we are not the only one, thank God, but they won't have to box again. So we are up to 11th. Vettel's on mediums. And he boxed, so that means everybody's boxed pretty much. So we're fucked.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tire.
Driver in front.
Sebastian ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 6.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
And driver behind.
Perez behind. Okay, the gap behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
It's not looking like anybody has any pit stops left from that. The sounds of that. Should I box? Should I box? I don't know. Pit stop info.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
Right now we're set to box out 14th. As it looks like Albon's in pits. So if we can get into the points, this will be an interesting race, definitely.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I don't want to pit if we're going to drop all the way. We might be able to get a few points just because of our fastest lap. It doesn't, because if you get the fastest lap, you get an extra point. That might be the only point we're able to get this race. It looks like our pit window, pit out is 14th. As of right now, our pit window is 15 to 18. I would keep running that. Here's the thing. I could run till 18 and hope that our pit or rejoin is higher than 14th. But if it doesn't get any higher, then I have that's less time.
We think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
That's if I start losing time back to, or if I don't increase that, that's less time I have to get back to where I am. So it'll be an interesting strat on that call, but I don't know if Magnussen started on the hard tires. Driver in front.
Magnussen is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 5.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:32.9.
So they won't need to box again. We know that. Hards don't need to box again. I don't know, maybe mediums might, because we are on the 2 softs, then the medium, we went to that strat. So, but I could pit in 50.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.4 seconds.
So here's the two things that, here's the two problems that I'm talking about. I could pit at lap 15, which is my strategy, but it'd be 14th. Or I could go till 18 and pit then, but if I don't make up any pit or rejoin positions, then I have less time to make the ground up. So I could maybe make up ground now and not have to do it later on soft tires, or make it up later instead of now, because it might not work now, and then it'd just be that final push. We'll see if we can, if we get to 13, if we can get it up to 13 before we pit, I will wait a lap and kind of hold off and maybe make it mid. People are thinking like, dude, you'll still have like over 10 laps. Yeah, but it's just different. More time is more time, and time is valuable in racing. We'll see here. Maybe I can get this position in the lap, and then maybe I can start to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to pit. That's gonna destroy my tires, and that might even bring me down a pit window. No, it's not. Okay. Shit.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
We'll see. Yeah, it's looking like I'm just gonna have to pit and then make up that ground later, because I don't want to screw up any strategies. But I am on Ferrari, so I mean I do have that excuse. I'm just trying to really just hit my marks and not wreck.
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalized if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pit. Screw this. I can't waste a lot of time. It's 10 seconds. That's gonna be... I wanted to stay out another lap. I feel like it would have been better, but I'm pitting. That's gonna take control of us. We're gonna go here. Looking good. But I wish I had the things on my phone that I could use. So
Go now.
So we're gonna see here how close are these guys? My pit window was 14th. Looks like
that was our
I'm gonna get out
stop.
in 13th.
No more scheduled pit stops.
Scheduled? So I got out in 13th, which is one position higher than it was predicted. So it looks like all the other guys through 9th and up were right with each other. Hopefully they tangle and bring out a safety car, which would really help us get bunched up. That'd be the only way we have a shot at winning this, or even finishing higher than not 8th or whatever we were running in before we pitted. I thought this was going to be a wreck fest in the first few laps when 3 guys are DNF, but now we don't really have anybody wrecking. Times are falling off. I definitely know times are falling off. I feel times falling off. But other than that, we're good. Everybody's still here on the stream? Nick, you still here? Everybody here? It's weird though, because medium tires tend to be my fastest tire.
You're losing 2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
Wait, I'm losing 2 seconds? Like, he's gaining on me 2 seconds, or I'm losing him by 2 seconds? You know what? I don't care, it doesn't matter. Hold up. So it says one's in the stream. I don't see anybody. Nobody's commenting though. So
our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds.
I don't know. Maybe people are in the stream. Maybe not. I don't know. So we are up to 13th. We are fighting for positions here. Here we go, we're slowly starting to edge towards the end of the race. Shit. Yep, exceeded track limits, I'll get positions. I did not mean to do that.
Front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Shit. I need to focus. Here we go.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
As long as Kvyat doesn't... Okay. Holy shit. This is for 1 point. Holy shit, boys. Chill the hell out. It's not even the final lap. Bye-bye, Perez. I don't know if that'd be a good idea to go to the inside of me like that. You should stay there like that through corners, especially the way I've been driving this race. So we are now technically in 1 point range because of the fastest lap. We need to get up to Ricardo and start to get by these guys. It looks like we will get the positions back eventually. Wish I kind of did stay out now, but that's hindsight. But yeah, here we go. We're looking to get into points, which is 10th. So our point, or 1 point, is just bonus. And I'm really struggling with the car. The grip is gone already. It's scary. We have 11 laps left, 10 and a half probably now. I had to get out of it because I didn't want to wreck anybody. But now Ricardo is freaking gone. There's a little contact there. We're 75 to the good. 0.75 to the good. So we're kind of gonna... I feel like I could have been more aggressive through those corners. I just didn't want to damage the car any more than it already is, because it's already damaged. And really start to lose downforce and shit then. But I could have went with Ricardo and just stuck my nose in there and just said, screw it, I'm in here. But I didn't. I wanted to let those two battle it out because I don't want to end up wrecking them or me. But now I'll have DRS on Stroll, who will have DRS on Ricardo, so hopefully both of us can blow by him. Or just I can blow by Stroll. And hopefully I can at least get one position through these two DRS zones that are here. As Stroll's gonna start to really go on Ricardo. Holy shit.
Gap to teammate ahead is 33.7
Why would you bring him... No. Why wouldn't you go down, Stroll? Why would you make that move up? I know I just screwed that fucking corner up. But why would he make that move, the dart? Oh, okay. What the hell is Perez doing? Or Stroll, not Perez. Perez is the one behind us. But why would it... Stroll made just... He darted up to the outside. He should have just let the gas off and then darted down to the inside and then went, because he would have been in a better position for the next corner anyway. And that is why he's still in 10th and not in 9th.
The gap behind us is 2.3 seconds.
I could have gone there. I ran out of track too fast. I could have gone a few times now. I could have made an aggressive move, but I'm not making aggressive moves yet. If this was for the win, I wouldn't either. I'd be waiting till the end to make the aggressive moves. But if this was for the lead, I would have blown by him already, so... Okay, so... Oh shit, that's... Doop. Dope. Whoopsie. Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. That was any differently. I'm gonna let him go, just because I don't want to make that aggressive move on the inside. I don't want to be that guy on the inside. And I also don't want to be that guy that just rewinds and then just passes. I want to make it fair, and I'm not gonna pass really till I get back to where I messed up, because that'd just be unfair to the opponents. But yeah, we're on lap 22 of 29. It looks like Stroll is still not able to complete the pass on Ricardo. We're gonna be a little closer here if any mayhem does happen. I'm gonna go with Stroll. Ricardo. See, this is what I wanted to do the first time, but I just wasn't close enough.
Nice move. Good job.
That's what I wanted to do the first time. I just wasn't close enough, and I didn't want to ruin my race early. That's what I was going to do the first time. I did it the second time because I was a little bit closer. So now we can just focus on getting this position from Ricardo. Nope, not doing it. I'll make this one though. I'll drop up here. And bada bing, bada boom. So you're not be able to battle back. No. So Grosjean is next to pick off. He is on hard tire, so he will be a bit slower. Driver in front.
Grosjean ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 7.3 seconds. They're on old hards. The time last lap was a 1 minute 32.8.
Yeah, we're turning 132.3. We can catch him. It just, I don't think we'll have enough time to get him. So I think 9th is going to be where we grid out and finish. I don't think any higher. I think any higher will be with safety cars. And even then, I think if I'd hang back and see if the top guys pit, then I'll pit for softs. If they don't, I won't. Or even maybe if they do, I don't. If they don't, I because then I'd drop back to 17th. Yeah, maybe not. I wouldn't. It's not. I don't think tire fall off's that big. But I don't think there'll be a safety car. I think we're pretty much all spread out now, unless Perez brings it out. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. Now we're just on cruise control and just not wrecking.
Gap to car in front is 5.6
shit.
seconds.
That was like 2 seconds bigger in the start of the lap. Something must have happened with him. I think maybe the hard guys are hard tires are either at tire fall off or they need to pit again. Because I do think they pitted a little bit too early to make that one work. Because I think they could have made it, if they went a few more laps, I think it would have been better for them. But because they've been on these tires since like lap 9 or 10. Which is 13, 14 laps now, I think, so...
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Driver in front.
Grosjean is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 5.1 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:32.8. You're gaining by 2 seconds a lap.
Okay, so they're on old hards, 10 laps old. He shouldn't be at tire fall off yet, but then again I am on medium tires, which are 20, I'm almost at tire fall off, I think. I pitted 4 laps later, so I was 6 laps old tires, but I am also 2 seconds faster than him right now. And maybe we'll be able to get back up to 8th. I doubt Nick LaRoe said 6th. I doubt we'll be able to get up to there, as we have Ricardo back on our bumper. Tail, wing, whatever. Which we're gonna need to hold them off here. I'm gonna make a move down to the middle.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Driver in front.
Grosjean ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 5.7 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:32.4. They're building a lead of 0.6 per lap. Okay, gap ahead is 6.0 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get anywhere else. 6 seconds, he's faster than us right now, I don't get it, but I'm not trying to really wreck her car, I'm just trying to hold position, which might be hard with Ricardo now in DRS range. It's down to 5.4. Through here it looks like his slowest part, which is the fastest part, it should be on soft tires. That's probably why, but these corners it kind of evens out a little bit, it's just down straight to where it's gonna that'll allow Ricardo to get by us. Which he has DRS now.
Trying to stay with him, he might make a mistake. He could still regain the position. We're trailing our teammate by 45.5 seconds.
.5 fucking seconds, holy shit. Okay, yeah, this race is over for us. We're gonna finish around here. We're on lap 26 to 29. 4 laps left. Yeah, that's it. Disappointed, but it's racing. I need to get by freaking Ricardo. That works. Driver in front.
Grosjean is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 6.1 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:32.3. We're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap.
Yeah, this is... Bahrain is going to be hopefully our first win. Bahrain is a good track for me. Bahrain is, Spain is, Brazil, Hockenheim, France. All that the mid section of the season for me in F1 is good. Bahrain, Spain. I'm trying to think of what else.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Germany, Hockenheim, Brazil, Canada, France. I'm getting better at Circuit des Americas. So we have 3 laps left, 2.5 probably at this point. That's pretty much it. That's all we're gonna be able to really get done is 9th. Maybe we might fall back to 10th. Ricardo's actually faster than us. The tires are falling off so much. I just can't let Ricardo fucking do that. What the fuck, Ricardo? What the fuck was that piece of shit move? Hold up. I'm not gonna use a flashback. I just want to see what the fuck happened. Was that my fault or... Okay, so it's only gonna get to the second one. What the hell? That one, did I turn down on him? I don't think I did. I think he fucking dumped me. Yeah, I didn't turn down on him at all. Okay, so right there he dumped me. And then I'm gonna hold my line. I'm in the middle. I'm still in the middle. I'm still... Now, where's my wheel? Is my wheel... Okay, my wheel's turning to make the corner as much as his is. Where's my wheel now when there's contact? Okay, I'm still turning that way. He's turning way more than I am. Our wheels are about the same point. Now we're both okay. So my wheel, I don't think he should have. I don't think he had to wreck me to do that. Get by me. He could have just. But yeah, now my car is fucking toast, and now I have those 3. And the good race turned shit. I can't even...
Blue flag.
Blue flag? What the hell is there a blue flag for? Who's behind me? Am I going a lap? Okay, hold up. I need to let him go here. Damn. There goes Hamilton.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, damn. Thanks, fucking Ricardo. Just gonna say payback is a bitch right now. Better not be leading at Bahrain if I'm in second. I remember that one. Rival status.
Sebastian sat in P4 at the moment. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.0.
Teammate status.
They're on old mediums. They're in 4th. The time last lap was a 1:30.0.
Ricardo.
I can't say that I'm happy with how today went, but
Neither can
I'm sure
I.
you gave it your best. Better luck next time.
That was bullshit, but okay.
After an excellent performance at the Grand
Who finished
Prix,
podium?
I'm sure there'll be
Red
plenty
Bull.
of celebrations
Okay.
tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
So yeah, that's it. I'm ending the stream. That's bullshit on Ricardo's part, but oh well, whatever. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys.